this is Stephanie from the Scott County Public Library in Georgetown, Kentucky. Thank you for joining me for today's cooking tips and kitchen hacks with Stephanie. Today we are going to learn how to make delicious, so simple, yummy mug cakes. Mug cakes are a perfect dessert to whip up on a chilly March day. They're single serving, really fun to make with kids. And the best thing about them is they're so simple and they're done in just a few minutes. Today I'm featuring two different mug cake recipes. The first one is a hot chocolate mug cake and the second one is a paleo cinnamon mug cake. So grab your favorite mugs and let's get to baking. Here's the recipe for the hot chocolate mug cake. You need a 1/3 cup all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of hot cocoa mix, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, a 1/4 cup milk, and a 1/4 cup mini marshmallows. So first you're going to mix your dry ingredients, and I have already measured them out. So this is the 1/3 cup of flour. It's going to go right into your mug you want to use. It's also very important, of course, your mug has to be microwave safe. And then here's all the rest of the dry ingredients. I'm just going to pour those in. And after those are in there, I'm going to mix them up a little bit. Just a little bit. And now we're going to pour in the 2 wet ingredients, which is the melted butter and the milk. And we're just going to stir this until there's no lumps left inside it. It may take a little bit. Now your cooking time for this is going to vary, depends on your microwave, but most microwaves will cook these up in 1.5 minutes, but it could be longer depending on your power setting and whatnot. So I think that's pretty good. So now I'm going to put it in the microwave. Alright, so let me open the microwave and take a look at the mug cake. Alright, this is a good consistency. So for my microwave, 1.5 minutes was fine. You don't want it runny anymore on the top, but you do want it to be a little bit sticky. So that way you know that the cake is nice and moist. And now I'm going to put some delicious marshmallows on the top. And this delectable little treat is ready to be eaten. Now we're going to work on our paleo mug cake. Now here's the recipe for the paleo cinnamon mug cake. You need 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and an 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. So this one is even more simple than the hot chocolate mug cake. You gather all your ingredients and then you place them all in the mug and stir them at the same time. And then you just put the mug in the microwave for 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. Again, we're going to make sure the cake top is no longer runny, but it is still slightly sticky. And once again, make sure your cup is microwave safe. And we'll just mix these ingredients. So here we go, in goes the coconut flour, coconut oil, cinnamon, water, and 1 egg. Pop. Mix this up. I am going to mix this one. I want to make sure the egg is fully incorporated. But also the good thing about mug cakes is you don't have to wash a bunch of big mixing bowls because you're making everything right inside the mug. Alright, now I'm going to put it in the microwave. I took my delicious paleo mug cake out of the microwave. It cooked in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Also, just be careful whenever you're pulling these out of the microwave. Make sure before you really grab them that the handles aren't too hot. And now for this one, I'm going to top it with a little bit of cinnamon. And again, this is a wonderful paleo-friendly recipe if you know people who are doing the paleo diet. Now, before I leave, I want to share with you some wonderful resources from the Scott County Public Library. We have so many wonderful, magnificent books on baking. A lot of them are very simple. Like this one here, Delicious Dump Cakes. This, if you're in a hurry, this little recipe book is full of easy, yummy cake recipes. This one here, everyday grain-free baking. If you need gluten-free baking, this is a wonderful one. And again, the recipes in it are very simple. Also, this one here is one of my favorites. This one's called American Cake, and the lady who writes this goes back in history and she gets historical cake recipes from the late 1700s, and then she talks about different American cakes and how they've evolved through time, and she has a bunch of different cool recipes. Some are old-timey, some are modern cakes. So this is just really fun, and it's kind of like a mini history lesson in and of itself. And then this one here, Everyday Easy Cupcakes and Cakes. This is another simple recipe book with wonderful fun ideas for your baking. So yes, thank you for joining me today. Also, as a reminder, please check out the Scott County Public Library's YouTube channel. If you like cooking videos, we have many cooking and baking videos on there. We also have some excellent do-it-yourself videos, wonderful photography videos, just some really good content. So check it out. And don't forget to eat your mug cake, because it's the very best part.